Hello, I'm Branch Warren, IFBB professional bodybuilder and Team MuscleTech superstar. Today we're 4 weeks out from the Mr. Olympia competition and we're going to show you how to blast your chest for a Mr. Olympia routine.
It's going to be high intensity, high rep, around 5 or 6 exercises. We're here at Metroplex Gym in Arlington, Texas. Matter of fact, why am I sitting here talking? It's time to get warmed up. Come on, check it out.
Yep. It's 6 different exercises. Typical workout we do when we're 3 weeks and 5 days from the Mr. Olympia competition. We cut back on the weight a little bit, to keep from getting injured. I know you've all seen videos of me and Johnny doing insane, crazy weight. We cut back a little bit, because we're getting so close to the competition to avoid getting injured. Yeah! If you want to get pumped and get jacked, build an awesome chest, this is the kind of workout you need to follow. As far as myself, I work on every aspect of it, from my training to my posing. I practice posing every day, 45 minutes to an hour of just posing. In the afternoon, I do cardio every day. I stick to my nutrition. I haven't missed one meal, one cardio session, one workout since 5-6 months. Start back in the off season. So all I can do is take care of me and make me the best I can be. When I'm on stage, I'm not going to be huffing and puffing and out of air, because I'm going to be in shape. I'm going to be prepared. In a close competition, I can make the difference. It takes me about 25 minutes to get here, so I just zone out, man. Whatever kind of issues I got going on in the day, business or stress or whatever's going on, man, I block it out, put my music on, usually drink a cup of coffee on the way over, and by the time I get here, I don't really care what's going on in the world. I'm here to train. I've been doing this for 19 years, and I'm one step away from reaching my ultimate goal, so nothing's going to interfere with me. And I think he has the same mindset. So, when you walk into this gym, that's why we train here, because no one bothers you. It's one of the last hardcore gyms left around. So if you don't like loud music and, guys training insane, man, you're in the wrong place. So that's why we come here. And because it's one of the few places left you can come in with that attitude and, train with an attitude. And for me, that's what it takes. We train together. Lots of times it's hard for two guys that are, competing against each other and getting ready for the same competition and train together. For us, it just works. We both made awesome gains, and I think we're going to do some damage in 3.5 weeks. We just have a good rhythm. A lot of people can't train like that, especially you guys look up today. It's a pretty nice day here. The past 2 months, it's 105 to 108, and so that takes a toll on you. You have to slow down a little bit. But today is for us a relatively cool day. So, that helped, and that's just how we train. We've been doing it like this for years, He goes, I go. And we just keep that good rhythm, and it works. Come on! I've had several injuries, and I've learned just through mistakes I've made in the past, if something's bothering you, back off, It won't hurt you to take it easy for a couple workouts, let it heal up. Being injured, having something sore, pulled is kind of name of the game at this point. You always have a little something that bothers you. Nothing serious, thank God, but sometimes if something's bothering you, he tells me, hey man, back off. Don't be stupid. And I do the same for him. And sometimes you need to hear that from somebody, tell you to back off a little bit, because we both pretty hard-headed, and you don't want to get beat in the gym or on the stage. Training partners can be real good or real bad. I've had both. I've had some bad ones, and I've had some real good ones. Johnny being the best. Typical workout, we do a few less reps, do a little more weight, but I don't really count, man. If you ask me how many I did, I couldn't tell you a lot of times, because I just go until I can't do it anymore, Small body parts, we do 4 or 5. Back is an exception. We probably do 7 or 8 for back. Legs is, 5 to 6. Quads, legs and back take a little bit longer. Everything else is 45 minutes to an hour. I do what I do because I want to win. I didn't get in this for any other reason. I just want to be a champion. And, that's, I didn't have a choice, man. I had to make it. I committed this 100%, and I made it. So, there's only about 10 or 12 of us out there that really can say they made it. So I'm very fortunate, very blessed, and I worked my ass off to get here. So, if you want it, you just got to live and breathe it, But don't be stupid either, Like I said, there's only 10 or 12 of us that actually make it. So, have your job, have a job, have something to fall back on, get your college degree, and because if you get here, you beat the odds. Once I, joined Team MuscleTech and had access to the best supplements there is on the market, I became the #2 bodybuilder in the world. I won several pro shows, worked my way up, second in the Arnold Classic, several couple top 10 finishes in Olympia, and then last year, number 2 man in the world. So it's been an essential part of my journey to the top. We did 6 exercises today. We did a lot of pressing movements and finished up with some flies, some cable crossovers, and some pec deck flies. Before every workout, I always take Hydroxycut Hardcore, especially in my contest preparation phase. On the way home here, when I drive home, I always have a Nitrotech shake. I've been drinking Nitrotech shakes for 7 or 8 years now. I'm Brant Schworn. You want a chest like this, you got to do what I do. You got to put the work in and make the sacrifice. Until then, see you at the Olympia. Sayonara.